date. Thank you. My name is Leslie Williams, and today's date is September 18th, 2012, and I'm on UCSD campus right now, and I'm making a video in reference to what transpired towards me on September 13th, 2012 at Social Services, the date of my hearing at 2 o'clock. And I gotta make this fast, so just pay attention. I had a scheduled hearing at 2 o'clock. I arrived there early, about between 1 and 1:15 p.m. with a Brian from the San Diego Homeless Rescue Mission. And as a result of us arriving early, they decided to see us early. Me, Brian, and a woman by the name of Miss Chavez, went to a room, excuse me. I just had lunch. We went into a room, and she said as a result of Brian advocating that he knows that I have been in San Diego County at least since April 2012, that there is no longer a need for a hearing, and that my San Diego County residence has been established. She then told us to go outside and wait for her to come out with a form for me to sign, and then that would be it. We go outside. Me and Brian went outside, and there was a lot of people talking outside right out front of the door. Then she comes out with a form for me to sign. Between all of the loud noise that was going on directly around me and her, okay, and her attempting to get me to sign this form, I decided to read it. And as I was attempting to read it, she was distracting me as well, saying, "You don't need to read it. It's basically, it says what was discussed in the room." I said, "Well, I like to read what I sign before I sign it." So then she goes, "Okay, go ahead." And then when I attempted to read it again, she kept interrupting me. The gist of the matter is, what she wanted me to sign was basically by saying that as a result of me saying that I no longer need a hearing, that I was going to be denied food stamps and Medi-Cal benefits. A totally 100% opposite of what she told me in the room between me, her, and Brian. When I discovered it, she said, I said, "Well, this is not what you stated. This form does not state what was discussed in the room." And she didn't say anything, and she goes, "Would you like me to go in and reword it for you?" I said, "Well, I'm definitely not signing this one." So she went back in her office and then came back out with a form that basically said everything that was described in the room. That as a result of my San Diego County residency being established by, as a result of it being established, that my eligibility processed, that the County of San Diego is acknowledging that I am a San Diego resident, and that my eligibility process application is now being forwarded back to the worker for processing. Yeah, and this is the kind of bullshit. She also kept on trying to get me to use a food stamp card, even though the eligibility process is still being, application is still being processed. And look in the comments feature of this YouTube video. And also, they're not letting me upload. I made a video exactly the same like this one on the 16th of September, and they're not letting me upload it at UCSD here, so this is why I'm making this one. Keep this video, okay? I caught him in a flat-out lie. Also, look at what's in the comments feature of this YouTube video. I'm in San Diego, California. I literally caught San Diego Social Services directly trying to get me to sign a paper stating that I was stating that I don't want a hearing, and as a result, my food stamps and my Medi-Cal was being denied. She flat-out lied right to my face and then tried to get me to sign the form, and distracted me so I wouldn't read it, and the conversation and the people that were making all this noise outside of the door were engaging in organized gang stalking, hand signaling. Yep, I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams.